Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Divim here, and you are now watching Divim's Gaming Channel. This is part 2 of today's two-part episode. Part 1 was aired this morning at about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And today, like I said, it's a two-part episode. Now I'm going to be continuing off where I left off from this morning's stream. So, your last was we were doing a quest. And we have to find this monster. We gotta kill a monster for the venom to create a cure for this for a sick, injured soldier who got poisoned by this creature. So we gotta find the creature, get a fresh sample of its venom in order to save his life. But before I do that, I am running extremely low on Gestal greens. So I'm going to go and buy some more Gestal greens. I think I'm going to buy 99 of them. Well, actually, I don't think I can. How many do I got? I got 3, so I'm going to need to buy 96, because I can only carry 99. Okay. Boom. Got 99 Gestal greens, so we're all set. And off we go. We're going to go and beat up a monster, get his venom, make some antidote, and save the soldier. So, alright, let's get the mount up on Zephyrus here. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting I can fly. Keep forgetting I got all the Aether currents. I did that just this morning, too. You think I would still be fresh in my mind that I could fly here. Alright, right down here. Okay, there we are. There's Kalia. Here we are, Kona. Did you see those ghastly living trees? These are the fiends that poisoned that poor soldier. Here is a file you must use to collect that sample. Father's records made it clear that the venom is quick to break down. If too much time passes, I will have to ask you to collect a fresh sample. Also, be warned, these beasts are not likely to part with their poison willingly. Then why is that soldier dying? They parted with it for him. Well, in him. Like as not, you will have to weaken them somewhat before they allow you to get close enough to do the deed. Be safe, Kona. I will stand by here and prepare the rest of the ingredients. Alright. And there it is. A violet Triffid. Alright, so I am going to go and high jump, mirage dive, and then I'm going to come up with a spine shatter dive, and then I'm going to beat it up with my standard moves. Okay, now I should be able to obtain the sap somehow. She gave me a vial. Where the heck is the vial? I guess I gotta kill it, maybe? Oh, okay. That was kind of misleading. It almost made it sound like I had to beat it down to a certain point before I could take the, extract it. Okay. Yes, it's the poisonous sap we require. Perfect, yes, I do believe this is exactly what I need to mix up the antidote. Alright, yay! Kalia would use the venom to procured to prepare an antidote. Okay. This shouldn't take long. Keep a lookout and make sure no nasty fiends sneak up on us. Okay, so probably gotta find a destination point or something. Okay. That should do it. Quickly now, we must hurry back to the fort while the boy still draws breath. Thinking only of her patient, Kalia runs off ahead, unaware the scent of the medicine may attract unwanted attention. You would be wise to go after her. Okay. Somehow I knew it was something like that. Give me a second, guys. Oh, ouch. Never mind. Won't be able to reach what I'm looking for. Alright, we're just gonna fly back. So she's gotta have a bunch of monsters. And there she is. Okay. Let's dismount. And we gotta kill the deadly Draco. And it's dead. Pan. Oh, Kana, thank you. I was not looking, not thinking. Before I knew it, the beast was upon me. Fortunately, I am unhurt, and the medicine is safe. It's a miracle. No, it was you, Kona. I shudder to even think of what would have happened if you had not rushed to my side as you did. But my foolishness has already cost us too much time. Come, we must hurry back to Fort Job before it is too late. Alright, back to Fort Job. And we'll mount up on Zephyrius again. And we'll fly back. Good to see you back in one piece, friend. Kali is inside tending to the boy. I reckon we should leave her alone till the job is done. Alright. The treatment is complete. The poison has been flushed from the system. Though it'll take time for him to regain his strength, the man will live. My hair? I simply tied it back the way Father always did when he was working. He would always say that he wanted nothing to block his field of vision when examining his patients. Wicked White, if he ain't the spitting image, if he ain't the spitting image of him, and mind ye, I ain't just talking about your looks. Why, whatever do you mean, Uncle Neilden? The fire burning in your eyes, the way ye couldn't think of nothing but the poor boy who needed your help, and the way ye didn't hesitate to fling yourself into harm's way for his sake. I swear it's as if your whole family is determined to send old Uncle Neilden to an early grave out of sheer fright, like father like daughter, for better and for worse. Is it possible that I resemble Father more than I thought? Aye, girl, aye, and not just your own father, but his father before him. Ye never met him, but I did, and I can say it for certain. Ye come from a long line of folks with more compassion than common sense. Colfass's father wasn't a healer, but a soldier. One of the first members of the Crystarium Guard. Time and again, he put his life on the line, here at Fort Job, to keep those who were building the city safe. To Colfass and I, he was a hero, and so we swore a vow one day we'd follow in his footsteps and protect the people of this land from danger. That's how I came to join the Guard. Colfass, on the other hand, was never much one for fighting. He struggled with this at first, but eventually he was able to find a calling of his own. And whatever he lacked in brute strength, he more than made up for with his courage that I see is alive and well in his daughter. Courage indeed. Wouldn't ye agree, Kona? You're no stranger to acts of risking your life for the sake of others after all. Come now, Uncle Neildy's no fool. Don't think I haven't heard from my fellow guards about your rescue mission with Captain Lina during the raid on Holminster. Rushing into a den of sin-eaters just to save those poor villagers? That's a selfless act of courage and self-sacrifice if I ever heard of one. Is this true, Kona, that you risk your very life to save the people of Holminster? But they were strangers to you, yes? How was it that you were able to put yourself in peril for the sake of total strangers? I could not stand back and do nothing. Especially when I am the warrior of darkness. Oh, I can't even say that either. They don't want me to tell people. I see, and so you did what you felt you had to do. Well, of course. Because that's what I do. Thanks to you, it is finally clear to me. I know what I must do. Kona, Uncle Neilden, pray send word to the Crystarium. I will not be needing a room. I intend to stay here at Fort Job and carry on Father's legacy. I know this is a dangerous place, and my own skills pale in comparison to his, and yet there is no one else better equipped to tend to these people. I would do what I can, what I must. Father left behind a wealth of knowledge. If I study diligently and work to hone my skills, then one day perhaps, I might be the healer he once was. Aye, my girl, I reckon ye just might. None can say what tomorrow will bring, and yet this I know, ye've already done your father proud. If only that stubborn beep could have been here to see this day. Thank you for always believing me, but my journey to follow in Father's footsteps has only begun. That's the spirit, girl, but remember, you needn't walk the path alone. If you're ever finding yourself overwhelmed by it all, you can always give Uncle Neildy a shout. Thank you, my friend, I will. And you, Kona, I was but a stranger to you, and yet you have shown me more kindness than anyone. Your selflessness has inspired me to find something deep within me that, were it not for you, I never would have known was there. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Alright. Take some monies. Monies! Okay. Alright, we're done with that quest. That ended up being quite a long one. There's 3 more here, it looks like. Let's zoom in a little bit more so we see what's going on. Yeah, it looks like 3 quests here at Fort Job. Doesn't look like there's any other quests anywhere else. So, I'm going to hunt down the other quests. There's one right here up at the Ungainly Guardsman. An ungainly guardsman has made a fine mess of things. Oh boy, and I gotta clean it up for him. Oh, curse my clumsy feet. I've really done it this time. I was on my way back from an assignment in the weathering. When, would you believe it, I slipped and fell, sending the sack I was carrying flying out of my hand and high into the heavens. And as if that wasn't bad enough, a massive beast from out of nowhere snatched up my precious belongings in his jaw and carried them off to the gods knows where. Suffice to say that if I return empty-handed, my commanding officer is like as not to put me on privy cleaning duty for a week. You must help me, friend. Alright. So now we gotta go find his belongings before he gets thrown into cleaning toilets. Oh, okay, they're right here. You want me to kill these critters here. Whatever the heck those things are supposed to be. You know, it kind of reminds me of a graboid from Tremors, but with legs and feet. There we go. Oh, that was easy enough. Just killed one of those and we're done. Now back to the fort. Welcome back, friend. You found my supplies, yes? Oh, please say that you did. Just the thought of scouring the privy with a toothbrush again is sending shivers down my spine. Could it be? Oh, but this is my sack, my lovely, lovely sack. And though it's looking rather worse for wear, the contents appear to be entirely intact. What exactly are the contents, you ask? Among other things, there happens to be a remarkable device that's been entrusted to us in the guard by the Crystal Exarch himself, who is said to have exhumed it from the Crystal Tower. Though it simply looks like a pretty round gemstone, it somehow has the ability to measure the concentration of aether in the air and matter around us. Needless to say, it's not something that anyone, not even the artisans at the mine, can just toss together. If I had lost it, for good. But my thanks to you, I don't have to think about that anymore, now do I? I know it isn't much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. And with that, I'd best hurry back, lest I get punished anyway for my tardiness. Fare thee well. Alright. Another quest completed. Now we got Jonric. Jonric is at wit's end. Oh good traveler, thank the gods you are here. You simply must help deliver us from our unending nightmare. I speak, of course, of those gods damned gremlins, who keep sneaking in to defile the graves behind our fort. Time and again have I and my fellow guards chase them away, only to see them come back in hordes, cackling and sniggering all the way. As if that weren't bad enough, they continuously berate us with an array of vulgar aspersions that, rather surprisingly given their limited intellect, more often than not hit painfully close to home. Why, it's gotten so bad that one of our men, that was definitely not me, spent the night crying into his pillow after the last such attack. Oh, that's good. But I can tell you're not one to let their words wound you, am I right? Of course I am. So I beg of you, go forth to the graveyard and be the gremlin smiting hero we need. Alright, let's go beat up some gremlins that been calling him bad names. Go with the Magitech Death Claw this time. Alright, so... Oh, graveyard over here. You can neither see nor hear any sign of gremlins here. Ah, yes, there we go. Some gremlins for me to beat up on. There we go. Beat up that group. another 2. Alright, got them all. Flying Cumulus! Do my ears deceive me? The tittering and snickering is no more. Could it be? Dare I dream? Have you put an end to the gremlin menace once and for all? Oh, glorious! That is to say, thank you, traveler. All that fork job is in your debt. Forgive me, I get carried away when the topic turns to those nasty buggers. Speaking of which, do you ever wonder where they came from? I could swear I never saw one of them before the flood. I heard someone saying that they first started popping up after the Crystarium was built, that they came out of the tower. As for the truth, who can say? But all I know is that they're not bothering us anymore. And that's good enough for me. High-strung historian. Real platinum green, huh? The high-strung historian glares at the ground, muttering under his breath. Fools, fools, a lot of them. How can they fail to comprehend the profound significance of my fieldwork? Have I truly no recourse but to put my life in mortal danger in pursuit of knowledge? Oh, woe, woe is me. Oh, hello there. Forgive me if I seem a bit flustered. I am a scholar, specializing in historical architecture, and I have a mind to pay a visit to Laxon Loft, that I might assess the full extent of the damage sustained in the recent stand against the Umoran forces. I had assumed that the Crystarium Guard would be escorting me there to ensure my safety, but they insist they cannot spare a single man for the task. Why? It is almost as if they believe my research to be less than the utmost importance. I can see why. What's this? Not only have you set foot inside the castle, you fought in the battle itself? Truly, fortune smiles upon me today. Would you be so kind as to accompany me on my expedition? You would, of course, be handsomely compensated for your services. Oh, I like money. Yeah. Yes, compensate me for my time. Splendid. Then let us be off. My research has waited far too long already. Okay. Let us be on our way. Yeah, this area is kind of nice. All the pink and purpley trees and very alien looking. All right. There you are. I feared for a moment that you meant to leave me stranded here. Anyhow, as you can see, this place has seen better days. Truly a shame, is it not? I weep for all the historical treasures our realm has lost and continues to lose. In any event, let us have a walk about the premises and take a closer look. I mean to examine the courtyard. Why don't you circle the perimeter and take stock of what you see? Alright. Okay. There's one of the destinations. Your attempt to open the weighty door, but its rusted hinges thwart your efforts. Whatever lies on the other side will have to remain a mystery. Excuse me. down for this one. A stout rampart stands strong before you. Though it has been weathered by battle and the elements, it seems in no danger of collapse. And one more location. Right here. Ooh, this place right here is not doing so hot. This once proud castle wall has been reduced to a crumbling heap of rubble, no doubt borne the brunt of a Sin Eater's devastating attack. Ah, you're back. Did you have your chance to make your way around the castle? Pray tell, how did it look to you? I see. If I might, allow me to pose an odd question. I realize that, unlike me, you are hardly an expert in such matters, but what do you think of this castle? Aesthetically speaking, that is. Pitiful wreck. A harsh judgment, but I cannot disagree. While the sight of that once proud garden now overrun by weeds nigh brought a tear to my eye. The eastern bridge, too, has been all but lost. Truly a pity indeed. It is written in the histories that in the days of old the elves held sway over all of Norvrant, yet they had no interest in establishing a nation, as it were, and thus were gradually driven from their homes by the other races. Realizing that they had to fight with their lives to defend their claim to the source, their ancestral holy ground, with their lives, the once scattered clans banded together, uniting under a single king. So was born the nation of Lakeland, and Laxenlaw flourished as the seat of its king. Shortly after, the elves allied with the Humes, and protected the source from would-be invaders for years to come. Events took a turn, however, some 100 years ago. Elven dissidents from the old guard, who sought to restore the race to its former glory, banded together under the auspices of a figure known only as the Shadowkeeper, and a bloody revolution began. Laxenlaw, so proud and glorious, was bathed in fire and stained with blood, the beginning of the devastation that would continue with the Flood and beyond. But going back to the revolution, I came across the most fascinating theory. You see, one school of scholars posits that... But forgive me, I tend to get carried away when the topic turns to history. Let us return to Fort Job that I might properly reward you for your assistance. Okay, here we go. Now down at the historian. Boom. Let's talk to him again. Welcome back, friend, and thank you once again for your invaluable aid. Take pride in knowing that you have made a great contribution to historical scholarship today. Pray accept this as a token of my thanks, and with that, I had best return to my studies. Farewell. Yay, grilled platinum bream and monies. There. And with that, I think that was the last quest here at Fort Job. Yep. Now, I don't know if there was any quests that we missed back at... just for the heck of it, I'm going to head back over to Ilmeg. And I'm just going to take a quick look around there and make sure there's no quests that I may have missed. So I'm going to do a quick teleport over there. Let's go to Lightwarden. No, I do not want to use any of my Aetherite tickets. I think there was a couple quests, but I was hemming and hawing if I wanted to go to the Raktika Greatwood or not right away. So I decided to go with the main storyline and go to Raktika. But I do believe there's like a couple quests here somewhere. Or maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm just... Oh. Huh. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to teleport back over to Raktika and then... Alright, here we are back at the Raktika Greatwood. Now, I don't think there's any quests in this area yet besides the main storyline. And that's what it's looking like. It's got a day in the neighborhood, and I gotta go and talk to Runar for that one. Welcome, friend. Welcome. My apologies for our less than hospitable greeting earlier. You better apologize. Tell me, what is your name? Where do you hail? From the Castarium, I see, and this tablet you've brought may help us find the Lightwarden here in Raktika? Well, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come, let me show you around. Would it be alright if I joined you? Of course, anything for the guests of our dear Master Matoya. Thank you, she means a great deal to the Knights Blessed, doesn't she? If not for her, we may have all perished in the great fire. With our priests slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Sin Eaters. It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance, we were able to rebuild. Before long, she became a central figure in our community, a great oak within those whose shadow may have come to find solace. That is not to say there were not those hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it is the smile in her eyes when she speaks of the sunless sea. I feel whole again now that she is with us, and I have no doubt the others feel the same. She is as much a part of the Knights Blessed as any of us, and we are grateful for all she does in service to the dark. But you did not hear this from me, yes? Now, you should know there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to, so long as they reside within Slitherbough. To show reverence to the dark? In a word, yes, but fear not, it is not too involved. Let us begin with something simple. Follow me. Alright, so now we follow Runar around. He's through these doors here, yep. Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Raktika. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of light's impurity. A simple and perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our utmost importance. Would you two kneel for just a moment that I might rid you of the light's impurity? Okay, so now we gotta kneel. Let's get. Oh, okay. I was about to say we're probably gonna react to it. As Runar lightly sprays you with water, your skin begins to tingle. Thought there was gonna be like some kind of like explosive type event that it would occur when they did that, since we were both light blessed. And with that, you have been cleansed of the light's blighted touch. How do you feel? I feel tingly. I'm not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way? Only blessed by our priests. They are practiced in the arcane arts. As such, it is said their prayers imbue the water with a faint dark energy. A prickling sensation. No one has ever spoken of such a reaction before. I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange. The dark aspect of this water should have no discernible effect unless... By the gods, Master Matoya was right. You are Sin Eaters! Yes, we're Sin Eaters! We're gonna gobble you up! No. I jest. What you felt was likely no more than the chill of the water. Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourselves with the people of Slitherbow. For that, I must teach you a customary greeting. Alin Tata. In the language of Ranka, it is one of several ways one might say, good evening. The world is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe. Is there a handshake or gesture we should know too? I would hate to offend anyone. You need not worry. Merely speak the words Alin Tata, and they will know you as friends of the blessed. I will await you here. Now go. They are like to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways. With chat mode in say, enter Alin Tata to greet villagers of Slitherbow. And before I go and do that, I am going to do something really quick. Just gonna there we go. And there we go. All done. Okay. Alright, let's go and greet the people of Slitherbow. Okay, like this person, what was it? Alin Tuta? Alin Tuta. What? Really? Too far away from this guy? Alright, I guess. Oh, it's gotta be the special people that are marked. Okay, I gotcha. The Placid Elders, one. This could be my first person I go and say it to. The elderly woman smiles warmly. Alright. Alan Chisi. Welcome, friend. I take you will remain in these woods for some time, yes? Be wary of these woods. You will find poison in near everything you see, but fear not. Our medicinal tea will keep you healthy. Ask, and it is yours. Alright, cool. Okay, so Vandia is our next person we talk to. And we say, Alin Tuta. Okay, so Alin Tuta. Newly come traveler, Alin Chisi, and welcome to Slitherbow. You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are a quiet and taciturn people, silent and serene as the sunless sea. The quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods. So I guess they don't want me to be like running around banging my spear up against everything and shouting obscenities to the sin eaters, and can't walk up to somebody and go chicka-baboo kabuka. They probably frown upon that. Alright, we'll go back over here to talk to Minfilia. Everyone was so kind and gracious. I was nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. There's still much I have to learn about the Knights Bless, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see now how they've built such a thriving community. That's a hole in the wall. Alright, now let's talk to Runar again. Judging by the glint in Runar's eye, there's more for you to learn about Slitherbow. Ah, you are returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company. It has been too long since we have had visitors. Remember, if you have any questions or there is anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand, ... question mark. I'd rather not. It would be my pleasure. We are fortunate indeed to play host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough. All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops in the square. May I help too? Of course. One of you can do the filling and the other the watering. Speak with Ursabel when you have finished. She will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see to your room and a warm meal. Yeah, see to it that you do, 'cause I'm hungry. Right then, I'll fill you water. Okay, so now I come over here to Minfilia, and I get the jugs of water. This was the only jug I could find which was small enough to lift, but I'm afraid there's a crack in the bottom. You'll need to hurry to the garden before all the water leaks out. Take the jug of water to the square before the contents leak out. You will have 45 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return to Minfilia and try again. Unless they don't lie hard. You have watered half the plot. Fetch another jug of water to take care of the rest. Okay. That's not hard. Is there enough water for the plot? No, I need another fill up. Only half, I see. Well, let me refill the jug for you. Take another jug of water to the square before the contents leak out. 30 seconds this time, okay. Seems like the crack's getting worse. No biggie. Not gonna take me no 30 seconds to get out there. whole plot has now been thoroughly watered. Alright, good. Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something? You watered the crops? Ah, my apologies for not noticing sooner. I have been rather distracted of late. Watering the crops was always Tadia's duty, but she is no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never the guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can do to help? We could plant something if you like. There is no need. The plot is small. It is true, but provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. I don't know how you manage. Have the blessed not considered leaving? Life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one. Tell me, do you know our history? How our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community, which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in the Raktika Greatwood. I see you have read your history. But there is a history that is told and one that is lived. Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say that what became of the souls of those lost to the flood when their bodies were reborn as sin-eaters. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. But soon they realized that where there is light, there must be darkness. And in that truth they found a new faith. A belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond these burning skies and the sunless sea above. That is why we pray for the safe passage of wayward souls onto that blessed black abyss, for the return of the night, that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. We remain in these woods for the selfsame reason our founders first chose them. We may lead lives of simplicity, with the shade of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Yulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. You are kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy they have left us. This we must do for them, our children, generations yet unborn, to keep their legacy alive. Yay! Completed the quest. And with that, I got a new piece of gear. Alright. So I'm going to eat some of that grilled platinum bream, and then I'm going to take out the new gear I got. Let's see, that would be belts. So we got a new belt. A belt of maiming. So I'm going to switch out the deep gold tassets for the new blue spirit plate belt of maiming, and I'm going to have to go into the belts here Alright, and we're going to take off the materia, so let's retrieve the materia. There we go. Got the materia back. I'm going to teleport back to the Crystarium so I can equip the new materia onto my my belt. Okay, so we'll go over to the markets. Okay, we're here and let's go over to the materia melter. And we'll go to equipped. It's okay, I can put a direct hit rate on there, so we'll throw on a Heaven's Eye materia. There we go. All the materials on my gear. And let's travel back over to Ratika Greatwood and continue on with the quest there. Okay, so we can continue on with the main storyline, or we can pick up some of these. Oh, hey, it's like Varthon there has a Aether current. Yeah, Varthon is in a hurry, but not in such a hurry that he would deny a helping hand. You're that guest Master Matoya was telling us about. Please, you have to help me. I've searched high and low, but I can't find my friend Karnas anywhere. I fear he's run off to Fort Gone again. It's where we grew up, but it was abandoned years ago after the Sin Eaters attacked. The place is teeming with all manners of beasts now, and Master Matoya has expressly forbidden anyone from setting foot there. I don't know what's gotten into him lately, but we have to find him before he gets hurt. If you should find him first, you'll want to tell him our password. Talk to. He's a skittish sort, so don't delay in telling him so he'll know you mean no harm. So talk to. Yeah, tell him talk to. So yeah, we gotta use that in same mode. Alright, so bring back out Zephyrus because I'm probably gonna need him for battle. Oh, there he is. Carnies. Okay, so we gotta say... Oh, we got first dismount. And say... Talk to... You're from Slitherbow. Varthon must have sent you then. I was fine until that damned beetle. It's only a scratch, but I'm starting to feel numb, and my vision's grown clouded. Worst of all, I dropped my only vial of serum somewhere in these damned woods. Could you find it for me? Alright, so we gotta find this vial of anti-venom. It's probably here in the town. That's where it looks like it's taking us. Or either that on the outskirts. Oh hey, it's an aether current up there. I'm gonna run up there and I'm gonna grab it on our way through. Alright. Oh, won't let me jump down from there? Okay. Alright, looks like our vial that we're looking for is right up here. You know, as much as I love the mount music, I wonder if there's an option in here to disable the music from... Yeah, there we go. Because I kind of like the music of this zone. There we go, that's cool. I think it sounds pretty cool. I think they did a pretty good job with the soundtrack on this one. Okay, looks like Varthon's found Karnas. Give me a second, guys, so I can see. I gotta see something here. Something I forgot to do before I started this stream up. There we go. Just gonna... Boom. There we go. All good, all good. Alright, let's talk to Karnas. There you are. Did you find it? Yep, here you go. Slitherbow Serum. Hand over. Thank you. I should be fine now after a bit of rest. What were you thinking coming back here? You could have been killed. Yeah, you tell him, Varthon. I had to, Varthon, for my father. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. Look at that. Karnas is desperately searching for something. Must be a family heirloom or something. I have to find it, Varthon. My father's sword. Yep, there we go. Family heirloom. He was on guard duty that day when the Sin Eaters attacked. He fought so hard to keep us safe, but I wish he would have thought to save himself. Not a day goes by I don't think of his sacrifice and what little good I've done with it. I thought retrieving his sword from Fort Gone would be a start. I didn't realize it meant that much to you. I should have been able to handle this on my own. There weren't even any Sin Eaters nearby, but still I ran away. I'm a coward, Varthon, a bloody coward. Keep your voice down before something hears you. I feel horrible for asking after I dragged you out here to find him, but I'd appreciate it if you could help a while longer. I can't stand to see him like this, knowing him the only thing that will get him out of his sour mood is finding his father's sword. Would you come with me to look for it? It should be somewhere near where his house used to be. Yeah, I don't mind going and finding the sword. Let's get moving then. Alright, cool. Okay, let's mount up on my chocobo. Let's go, Zephyrus. Okay, so here's Varthon. Talk to him. Just show. I can't. Oh, I'm having such a hard time articulating at the moment. My mouth feels all dry. His house should be somewhere toward the heart of the settlement. Stay sharp. There's no telling what lurks about. Escort Varthon through the ruins of Fort Gone. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to the outskirts of Fort Gone, where you may rendezvous with him before trying again. Alright, so now I gotta follow him. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Is he gonna follow me, or... Yeah, let's see, he's following me. Alright. Alright. You sense a hostile presence. Okay. Alright, let's check out this rusted sword here. No, that's not right. The pattern on the hilt is all wrong. Okay, so it wasn't that rusted sword. Well, let's head in a little further. Okay, there's another place right over here. Let's turn on healer stance on my Choki-de-bow. My Choki-de-bow. Alright, sense the hostile presence. Alright, let's got another group. Be nice if this is the sword. No, that's not right. The pattern on the hilt is all wrong. Of course. Kinda knew that was coming. There's another one I see over here in this house. Sense a hostile presence. Alright, just got another one. Check out this rusted sword. Be nice if this is the one. No, that's not right. The pattern on the hilt's wrong. Okay, so that one's not it. Okay, there's another one over here. Probably gonna get swamped again with some more monsters. Yep. No, Varthon, you fool. You don't want to stand in the way of the AoEs. There we go. Take them both out. Let's check this sword. There, that's it. Good, we found it. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Karna's face. Get back there, he's died from the venom. Oh, wouldn't that be a tragic twist? We found your sword. Oh, you're dead. Thought I heard something. Vampiric Vine. Let's stay away from that. I can't go back without that sword. I won't. By the blessed dark, you found it. Holding the sword, it feels like he's right here beside me. I remember that day when the again, I'm tripping over my own words. Ah, sorry guys. Oh my goodness. I remember that day when the Sin Eaters came. His father was one of the bravest men I've ever met. I'm sure he would have wanted you to have it. Alright. Despite having his father's sword, you suspect Carnice is not yet ready to return. Okay. Words can't explain how grateful I am. Thank you. Sorry we put you through all this. Carnice seems well enough to walk now, so I'll see him back to Slitherbow. Actually, there's one last thing I wish to do while we're here. If we're ever to rebuild Fort Gone, something has to be done about the animals that wander about the ruins, which is why I boiled meat in a stew of poisonous mushrooms and snake venom I was planning to place it around the ruins for the raptors to eat. Are you crazy? Master Matoya said. Master Matoya isn't here, and no one ever goes to Fort Gone, so they'll never have to know. We'll cover the west side of the ruins. You two take the east. There's a problem with that plan. If he was to poison these creatures, and with how hostile and carnivorous these creatures are, that poison is then going to pass to these other creatures, and then whatever creatures they kill and hunt for meat could potentially become tainted with this poison, and they themselves could possibly succumb to the poison that he's putting out. Bad idea. Don't ever poison creatures as a way of pest control, because yeah, that poison can end up killing other creatures besides your targeted creatures, directly through the poison you lay, or inadvertently by poisoning the creature that ate the poison creature that you were targeting. It's not good. I mean, it's like they had a big problem with that where somebody was poisoning rodents and stuff like that, and then eagles and hawks would eat the mice that were poisoned, and then they would die themselves. So yeah, it's not really worth it. Okay, so poison meat. And then the person that laid down that poison initially, they got in big trouble because there was endangered creatures they were killing inadvertently. Gotta think of the food chain. Alright, and last poison meat. Alright. Alright, now we talk to these guys, and then we head back to Slitherbow. Good, you're finished. Our side is taken care of as well. We should leave before our clothes begin to smell this stuff. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Because you don't want to be walking through a forest full of vicious predators smelling like dinner. Although, they'd probably see you as dinner no matter what, but don't need to add more any more to it. Sorry again for dragging you into my troubles. I'm just glad you weren't seriously hurt. You better tell me the next time you plan to do something crazy like that. There won't be a next time, I promise. I can't afford to be reckless if I'm ever to be a match for my father. Thank you again for all your help. It's only a pile of rubble now, but someday I'll rebuild Fort Gone. You wait and see. You mean we'll rebuild Fort Gone. It's my home too, you know. For all the people who are forced to abandon their homes for your father. You'll come and visit, won't you? We can hold a grand feast in your honor to the man who helped to make it all possible. Okay, nice. And with that, I got yet another new piece of gear. This time it is a necklace. Right, nice. Alright, let's equip the recommended gear. This necklace, the Atrociraptor skin necklace of slaying. Alright, cool. Equip it. So that means the last necklace, we're going to have to take the piece of materia that's on it off. So let's retrieve the materia. Yep, again. Nice. And so I'm curious if I can even meld materia myself. Its direct hit rate is already maxed. We're going to have to throw determination on it. So yeah, I gotta be a level 74 leather worker to meld this materia for myself, so I'll have to head back over to the Crystarium to get the materia equipped. So let's scoot on over to ye old Crystarium there. Then over to the markets. The Musica Universalis market, and get that materia installed. I should probably also look into seeing if I need any gear that needs to be repaired too. I haven't done that in a while. So let's see, materia melding. I want to meld the necklace of slaying with a determination 40. There we go. We're good. And while I'm here, I'm gonna run over to the mender and get my gear repaired. Oh, it's not that badly damaged. Okay. Let's see if we got any quests here that need to be done. Just the Freedom from Privilege quest, which is the Bounty Hunter quest, I believe. It's off that direction, so I'd assume so. So I'm gonna travel back to the Ratika Greatwood. Alright, let's talk to... I don't want to talk to Runar yet. I'm going to talk to Meryl. Okay, Meryl looks as though he is expecting someone. A moment, if you would. I am recently returned from patrol, and I fear something has happened to my comrades. By all rights, they should have arrived here when I did, if not sooner. It was meant to be a simple sweep of the perimeter, dispensing with any raptors we spotted along the way. Would you be willing to search for them, in case they should return before you do? I will remain here to receive them. If they are wounded or hiding, they are not like to reveal themselves to a stranger. You will need our password, Tuck2. But say the word, and they will immediately know you are you for an ally of the Slitherbrow. Okay. So we gotta run around in the woods yelling Tuck2. Tuck2! Tuck2! Like, you know, broadcast it to the whole world so that everybody knows the password, you know. Unless they change the phrase every few days. Today's word, boys and girls, is Tuck2. Leave me alone, Helm Beetle. I'm going to find people lost in the woods. want to go around and say, tuck-doo, tuck-doo. Okay, so we got a hardened hunter here. Thought they were supposed to be hiding. Alright, so we get close to him and we go, tuck-doo. Ah, thank goodness. When I heard you approaching, I feared the worst. I spotted a raptor not far from here, and I thought it a suitable opportunity to train my companion, a hunter newly joined to the guard. Yet in my fervor for the hunt, I somehow lost track of him. The raptor is injured, but to leave it now would jeopardize our stores of food, or worse, should anyone else cross its path. I must go after it. Would you search for him in my stead? Once you have found him, return to Slitherbow and inform Maril that I've spotted a raptor and gave chase. Hey. Now, is this new recruit that they got there, does he know the whole entire passphrase thingy too? Is he not gonna, like, run off if I come near? Okay, so he's around here somewhere. Ah, there he is. Hapless hunter. Oh, he looks scareder than... Tuck-doo. Oh, thank goodness. We were hunting raptors and managed to corner a rather nasty one. Or so we thought. After taking an arrow to the backside, it let out the most blood-curdling scream as I was expecting it. But I panicked and ran all the same. I think my nerves are settled now, though I expect I'll get an earful from Maril, but I suppose I have it coming. Alright. So now I gotta go and report back to Maril. And then more than likely I'm probably going to be sent back out to go after that guy in the raptor, probably. Okay, there's Maril. There you are, my comrades returned not long ago. Though I was disappointed to hear our newest guardsman fled in the face of danger. Maybe more training before venturing out in the woods. Well, let's go with that. Perhaps you are right, but I must give this some thought before I speak with him. Thank you again for your help, sir. There we go. Did all the quests. Oh, no, I didn't. There's 3 new ones. Tea time, like pulling teeth, and barking up the right tree. And I got the main storyline quest right in front of me, too. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the side quests. Looks like through this door right here is where I got to go for the... Nope. Wrong door. This door. There we go. Alright, so we got Harveen here. We'll talk to Harveen, see what his quest is. Harveen is dreading her next journey into the woods. Except... Ah, you are the one of Master Montoya's guests, are you not? Perhaps you can assist me. To the west of here, in Lake Tussi Mekta, sits a tree which cradles an enormous crystal, the fruit of the Protector. It is said to have existed even before the Empire of Ronka. I require the bark from this tree, and I would ask you to retrieve it for me. I must make dyes for our clothes, you see, and it is a most vital ingredient. As you might expect, eaters and all manners of beasts are drawn to its power. Were the woods not so rife with danger, I would go myself. Please say you will help. I require but 4 pieces of bark to finish my work. Okie dokie. Looks like we gotta go and get some bark from a tree that is full of power that attracts bad things. Okay, that's alright. This caring carpenter would use a sharp eye and a steady hand. Except. You are Kona, yes. Master Montoya speaks highly of you. If I may, I would make a request of you. It is my duty to craft arms for the Knights Blessed, but I have recently found myself without tusks for spears. If Master Matoya is to be believed, and I have no reason to doubt her, you are skilled with blow darts. Might you be willing to assist me in hunting swine? Yeah, I could do that. If you are so inclined, meet me at the edge of Lake Tussi Mekta. Okay. Will do. And there's just one more quest here in the town for me to pick up. And I think I still have enough quest slots. I really need to do my, do some more. Where is it? I think it's underneath duty. Yeah, journal. I've got enough for one more quest in my journal. So, I'm gonna pick up that last quest. And it's in... Not that. Oh yeah, it is in there. Vandia. Let's talk to Vandia. Vandia has tea to brew, but no ingredients to do so. Excuse me, sir. You are one of the visitors from the Crystarium, yes? I realize it's a sudden, but may I ask you to gather something for me when next you venture into the woods? I'll be doing that pretty soon. I am to hold a tea ceremony this afternoon, but now only remembered I have depleted my stores of tea mushrooms. I have not much, but I will see you duly compensated for your troubles. They can be found to the south in the Sitia swamps, but before you go, you will need this. A preserving agent for the mushrooms. They are quite delicate and prone to releasing spores prematurely without it. If you could gather 5, that will be more than enough. Okay, sounds good. We'll go get her tea mushrooms while we're out and about collecting bark and boar tusks for spears. Alright, let's mount up. Okay, let's see. Where is the closest one? Looks like barking up the right tree might be closer, but that one's actually... maybe I could go like this, go up this way, through here. Oh, that one's actually closer, like pulling teeth. So again, I can go through here, up to the Fruit of the Protector, over to here, to do the barking up the right tree. And I wonder if possibly if this loops around, because if it loops around, I could probably then loop around, hit up tea time. So yeah, I'll try that. I'll try that route. I'll go up there, do the blow dart stuff, then go get the bark, and then swing around and grab the mushrooms. If at all possible. If not, I'm gonna have to. Okay. Alright, there you go. Here's the Carrying Carpenter. Talk to Carrying Carpenter, get those blow darts, and then shoot the pigs. Okay, if you climb up this tree, you should have a clear view of the area. Sooner or later, a boar will come to drink from the lake, and that's where you come in. Use the darts to paralyze it, and then we can safely extract one of their tusks. Well, why not just kill the boar and take its tusks and then eat the meat? Ah. Alright, let's see if we can find those boars. Okay, there's one right there. Got it. Okay, nice. It's been quite some time since I had seen such precision. Well done. If you would see to plucking a tusk from the swine, I will gather the rest of the supplies I need. When you're finished, meet me back at Slitherbow. Okay. Alright, let's go over there and take the tusk off the pig. Alright, so we're gonna have to... walk around the roots there. Okay, here we go. Here's the incapacitated swine. Got its tusk. Alright. Now, before I go back and turn it in, I'm gonna go find the get the bark off this tree, and then head over to the mushrooms and get the mushrooms to the tea. Okay, looks like up there on that route is one of the spots I gotta go to. Peeling bark. There we go. Trying to see if there's any other bark nearby. This is a really big area. I gotta be looking for the bark. So I gotta get 4 pieces. Okay, it looks like I saw another piece over there. Okay. Oh, that's a lookout point. Should run over there and just do the lookout and get the lookout all done up in my lookout log. That is quite a vista. That's kind of nice. Okay, let's do the lookout. Lookout. Alright, entry number 36 completed. Alright, so there's one over there. Looks like there's a spot there. And I think there's another spot on the other side. So I'm gonna... Haha, you don't swim. Okay, there's peeling bark up here. There we go. Got 2 out of 4. Jump into the lake. And then the other piece is, yeah, right there on that piece of root. And then the other one is further west. There's another spot that I gotta go to get bark. Okay, and then one more out this way. Oh, the water here is kind of on the murky side. There it is, right up there. Perfect. But I don't think I can walk up there from this. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Okay, peeling bark. Okay, so now down south. Oh yeah, looks like I can walk around. It's all water, so I should be able to go and swim over there. That's not too bad. Okay, so should be able to dive right here. This is deep enough. And then I can mount up, and then I can get the speed boost from being mounted. Make this really quick. Alright, I'm gonna have to swim over here and get up on this root. Great, good. Alright, mount up Zephyrus, and away we go. Down to get the mushrooms. And we're gonna need to collect 5 mushrooms. And then we go back over to the city. To Slitherbow. Okay. Untreated tea mushroom. And we're going to use preserving agent on it. And pick it. Okay. And I don't have to pick it. Okay. That's 2 out of 5. Okay, 3 out of 5 done. Now I just need 2 more. There's one over there. Gonna try to dodge those tomatoes. There we go. And just need 1 more. Gotta find where that thing is hiding. Where are you hiding? Okay, so we got those 2. Up there it is. Untreated tea mushroom. And the last bottle, and then we're done. Great. Oh, now we gotta gather them. I don't understand why I couldn't have gathered them as I was applying the preservative. But oh well, whatever. Okay, so at least we know where they all are. There should be another one right here. Okay, and then there's the other 2 are over here. Go, and 1 more. Okay, and instead of going and walking all the way back, or riding my mount all the way back, I'm just going to teleport there. Okay, so actually, you know what? I'm going to turn in this one first. It's going to ride my chocobo around and do it instead of walking. Okay, so Vandia needed the tea mushrooms. I prayed you had no trouble finding the mushrooms. No, I did not. Here you go. These are absolutely splendid. They contain an ever so slight amount of poison, you know. Not enough to cause adverse effects, mind you, but over time one can build an immunity to similar toxins. Would you care for a cup? That's the least I can do. No? Well, if you should change your mind, I would be more than willing to prepare some for you. Good to know. Okay, and the last one is in this door right here. Okay, so Harveen sent us out to get the peeling bark. Ah, you are returned. Were you able to reach the tree? Yes, I was, and I got your bark right here. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I realize it looks like ordinary bark at a glance, but it makes for such wondrous colors when properly ground and mixed. Garments dyed using the bark from the tree are said to be blessed by the protector, you know. Mark my words, every guard in Solarbow will be dressed from head to toe in clothes using my dye, perhaps even the children and the elderly. I better set to boiling this bark if you'll excuse me. Okay, cool. So I can get honey yellow dye, million corn yellow dye, or raisin brown dye, or 2 pieces of Night World silver pieces. I think I might go for the honey yellow dye. There we go. Now let's talk to the carpenter. You didn't have trouble procuring a tusk, did you? No, I did not. Here you go. Why, that's quite a find. This will make for an excellent spear. I hope so. A pity the swines have grown so scarce since the flood. We could possibly find use for their hides or their meat, but it would be all too easy to hunt them to extinction. Okay, that's why they don't do it. Alright, that makes sense. The same holds true for many of the animals here in the Great Wood. We must be mindful to take only what we need, an important lesson to learn for any who would call these woods home. Okay. They're being They're being conscientious of what's around them and what's in the forest. So let's see. Alright. Looks like we got all the quests here done for now. I'm gonna go to the mender. I hope I can sell some stuff to him. No, just mender. Okay. Do they even got a merchant here that I can sell stuff to? Don't look like it. That's a shame. I got some junk I gotta hawk. Alright, Runar has more work to be done. Of course he does. Slave driver. Done tending to the crops already. Yes. Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready. Runar! In the woods, sin eaters. I fear they may have the touch. Where? In the grove to the southwest, for a mercy. They've yet to wander any closer to Slitherbow. Let me take care of them. Then we have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on. But sir, what of Tadia's heartstone? It must be retrieved before the service. Of all the times for sin eaters to appear. Are you just going to leave them alone? Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beasts down, but if they indeed have the touch, I will not risk them corrupting one of our own. What was that you said about a stone? A few days past, Tadia, a child of the Night's Blessed, was slain by the Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung to it was a pendant of jade, her heartstone. All the Knights Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. It is custom to present the heartstone of the deceased at the funeral as an offering to the heavens, but now... I'll go and get it. I'm not afraid of no sin eaters. What if I could find it for you? I have experience fighting sin eaters, and the light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. Master Matoya called you Minfilia, did she not? Are you truly the Minfilia, descended from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please let me do this. Very well, but if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service. I nearly forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do? Don't worry, I'll come with you. Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. Yeah! Go swiftly and may the shadows keep you both. Alright, so we're gonna go and kill some Sin Eaters. Oh yeah! Alright, so we're gonna go and beat them up. So let's... gonna summon my Chocobo again, so we can be at the ready when I need them. Mounting up and out the main gate to the south and kill some Sin Eaters. Oh yeah. I do. I really like the song that they got playing for the zone. Okay, here we go. Here's our destination. There's Minfilia waiting. And we're going to have some senators coming up. We're surrounded. There, the Sin Eaters. Oh, it's them. I was hoping there would only be one. Two's no big deal. There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first. Let's get to it then. What? Shouldn't we make a plan first? Though there are only two. I'll draw one of them away. You can deal with the other. Okay, just as long as you think you can handle it. Alright. So there's the other one. So I'm going to take this one out. Guess Minfilia is going to take the other. Alright. You're not so tough. Not between me and my trusted chocobo. Here we go, it's dead. Alright, now I gotta go find Minfilia. She's further down south, so there's a Night Blessed Missionary, but that's a fate. I'll come over here to talk to Minfilia. Here she is. I hope she's okay. Kona, there you are. It's done. Though I fear I was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise. Yeah, better. That's what I was worried about. She's gonna get her butt kicked. I'm fine. You needn't worry about me. More importantly, we have to find the Heartstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the brush. Okay, so anywhere in here. Oh boy. This is a pretty big area to search. But I have no doubt we'll find it out here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Pile of leaves. Let's check in there. And then I'm probably going to then have to find Minfilia. Brush away the leaves and uncover a brilliant green gem. There we go. Found it. Now I got to go find Minfilia and tell her that I found it. And a Helm Beetle wants to play with me, but I don't want to play with it. Okay, here we go. She should be right here. There we are. Did you have any luck? Yes, I did. I found it. It's beautiful. This has to be it. You know, Thancred always said you were a man of many talents, and I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. Oh, do you? I have much to learn if I'm to be even half the hero you are. Oh, please. I'm not that big of a hero. The hero she was. Well, you could be. I'm sorry, forget I said anything. We should hurry back to Slitherbow. Runar and the others are probably worried. As they probably are. Okay, so we will mount up. Just gonna do a mount roulette. Here we go, my Magitech armor. Stompy, 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 stompy. Somebody's getting attacked over there. Oh, it's a fate. Thank goodness you are safe. I had begun to fear the worst. Alright, here's the Jade Heartstone. By all that is dark, you found it. We can proceed with her service as planned. These blessed gems serve not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits onto the sunless sea and the hereafter. Even should we be felled by the Sin Eaters, so long as these gems are recovered, our souls are ensured place in the dark. Okay, that's good. Okay, saying goodbye. Runar lets out a sigh of relief. Words fail to express my gratitude for this kindness you have done for the blessed. I must insist you and your friends attend Tadia's service as honored guests. There is still much we must do to prepare, but please go and inform the others it will be held in the darker. When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. Okay. And now we go around and tell everybody, hey, we need to go and attend a funeral. Gon and I learned so much about the Knight's Blessed while you were away, and we helped them recover a lost heirloom out in the woods. I know I wasn't supposed to leave, but they really needed our help. There were Sin Eaters, and oh, Tancred's gonna explode. Here we go. As long as he accompanied you, but do try to be more careful. Your injuries could have been a lot worse. How did you... Let's just say a little bird told me, and it's telling me now that Kona has business with us. Is something the matter? They've asked us to attend the service. Of course we'll go. It's being held in the darker, is it? We'll take care not to be late, I promise. Better see to it that you're not late. Alright, so it looks like I have to go down into this door. Nope, wrong door. Alright, this door, I guess. Let's see. Yep. Down into the darker. Placid Elder. I think that's our person that tells us about the ceremony. The elderly woman hands you a candle. She then points over at a nearby corner where you might place it. Okay. Hey. Sorry about my dog. Oh, my older son's home.
I'm back.
Welcome home. I'm streaming, just like you know.
It seemed only right that we
I'm
show
streaming.
our faces. May we join you?
Thankfully, there's voice acting in this, so I don't have to read it all out.
Let us begin. I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night. In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menine. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers. We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore. May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
That vessel represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
Call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul onto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her onto paradise everlasting.
I can't do that.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks. The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing. Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars. We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will?
Man, you don't need to be convincing me of anything.
Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact.
This looks like,
Orion
Ishtola
finished deciphering the tablet,
found it.
and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
And discuss we shall. Alright, so we're supposed to reconvene her chambers. Okay, I get on my chocobo. Here we go. Okay, good you're here. Thanks to the Exarch's gift, our next course of action is now clear. And we completed the quest. And I get my new hand gear. So I get new gloves. Okay, so let's go and equal that currency. There we go. I want to equip the new gloves. Here we go. And I'm going to retrieve the materia off my current gloves. And retrieve the materia for the second one. There we go. Got my new gloves equipped. Now I need to head back to the Tristarium and get those materia equipped on the new gloves. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Nope, don't want to use any of my Aetheryte tickets. Okay, to the markets. Some Aethernet. Musica Universalis markets. To the Materia Melder. Materia melding. There we go. Equipped gear. So Gauntlets of Maiming. Looks like I can equip one Heaven's Eye materia. Takes me up to 181, but I don't think I can equip another. It would take me over. Determination's already full, so the next one I do believe would be crit hit rate. I could probably even put a, you know what? I'm thinking I could probably equip a lower tier. If I throw a 12 on there, it'll take me up to 193 direct hit rate. Or I can go with critical hit. Oh boy, let's see. Let's just go with a critical hit. There we go. And with that, everybody, that's going to be end of this part of today's episode, the second part here. I'd like to thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you guys all tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Tomorrow will be a regularly scheduled broadcast. It'll be from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, everybody, have a good night, and we'll catch you then. All right, bye-bye.